What up, H-Town?
Yeah.
What it do, baby?
What is going on, Houston?
Welcome back to the Be Someone podcast with your boy Jesus and your boy
Santana.
Whoop,
What's
whoop.
up? Glad to be here. Glad to be on another Monday. Glad to be on this fucking podcast.
Yo, thank God it's Monday again. You know, like ever since the podcast, I feel like I've never looked forward to like Mondays as much as, you know.
No, yeah, for sure, bro. Mondays, I would dread Mondays because work. Sunday, you know, you had whatever you did, like, and then.
Yeah, it's like, now, like, we live every day like fucking Fridays, baby. So it's we're telling you guys, if you have a dream or you have something that you want to work
Get
for,
started on it, man.
do it,
Get started. If you have a passion for something, man, just start it. Get a support cast. You know, I literally love what we're doing, so it's always fun.
And I love you more than anything.
Oh god damn, we're getting into it, man.
Oh, that drink is hitting.
That drink's hitting right now, bro.
So for the day of today, we have another special guest. We've been getting a lot of love for the the last 2 episodes for our girl Rebecca. You did a badass job.
Shout out Rebecca.
Shout out Becca. Remember, guys, if you ever need any photography from her or graphic designing, hit your boy.
Any photo shoots, yeah.
At AKA your favorite mom.
Yes.
So today we decided to please our audience and bring in another girl.
Another female guest, yes.
Another female guest.
And she's doing her thing, man. She got her YouTube channel up and running.
She has her YouTube channel,
I'm so like glad she did that. She's so supportive. She's been watching us go too, and man, her makeup tutorials are awesome.
Yeah. You know, like I've tried them a couple of times.
I
can't get it, but with those Saturday nights with the boys.
Oh yeah. He's like, I can't go out before I get my makeup on.
Nah, like, no, we've been, but like with this girl, she's been on it, you know, like she's doing her thing as well. And then just not too long ago, she was on an article, you know.
There you go.
I know you guys have seen it. So,
and we'll get her to talk a little bit more about that article. What's that? What's that, baby? It's that merch? That's that merch? That's that hoodie merch? It's a little bit cold outside, so your boy it's
cold up in H-Town. So,
yeah.
So I was like, hey, Be Someone people, can I get a hoodie?
So there you go.
That's Mr. J Santana. Lovely man.
Yes, sir.
And right here is your boy.
Jesus.
Remember, Be Someone, my people. But with all that being said, why don't we just go ahead and bring out our special guest.
And bring her out.
You want to call her out, bro?
Yes. Man, she goes by Gracia, but her YouTube channel is called GeesWorld 369.
So everybody, please welcome G. What up?
What up, G? I love it.
Thank you
so
much.
that magical hair comes with magic as well, huh?
Yes.
It does.
We love it.
G, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? So nice to see you. Oh, what's up? Okay. We need to come up. We need to work on that.
I know, we need to work on a handshake. So glad to have you on the show. I love your old purple hair. I love everything. I love the makeup.
Thank you.
And you even got a girly drink for us too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you know me,
okay.
I love this drink right here.
Yeah, tequila
rosé. Tastes like strawberry. How do you guys like it?
It tastes like milk,
Tastes
like strawberry milk.
Like strawberry milk for adults.
15% alcohol.
No, yeah, I don't feel it.
It's hidden, you know.
Cheers.
Just like tradition.
Oh wait.
We're gonna go ahead and cheers
for
our second female guest, and for G for coming out, and we're about to have a good show.
All right, cheers again.
Oh, my bad.
You're now tuned into the Be Someone podcast with your hosts, Jesus and Jay Santana. So take a seat, grab a beer, and get ready to experience Houston's Dopest podcast. Get it.
All right. everybody. Well, welcome back. And G, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
It's a pleasure having you with us.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you
for
so
all your
much. I watch you guys
too.
every Monday, so
Yeah.
now I'm gonna watch myself.
She's like, all right, this episode I cannot miss it.
I cannot miss this episode. I'm in it.
And I
so.
cannot mess up.
No, and low key, I feel like everybody waits for like their episode to come through. Like, 'cause every time we have a guest, they'll like message us on Instagram and like, hey, it's almost 6. I'm ready.
I know, man. And I think sometimes we do kind of like slip up on that. But guys, all this is hard work. You know, everything takes time. Wish we can be perfect, but we're not perfect. So, but we're trust me, we love doing this for you guys. So.
Nicely said. So,
Yes.
G, thanks for being here. How do you like being here? Like, is it exciting?
It's a dream come true, guys. No, but I'm excited. I was like excited, nervous, but I'm finally happy that I'm here.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys, share our story with everybody else.
And I feel like, you're kind of like used to this, no? Because you have your own YouTube channel.
I do. I just started my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna do makeup tutorials. I'm gonna do mukbangs, everything. I'm gonna vlog. I want to take you guys along the ride. I want to have you guys there too. So you guys are officially invited to my YouTube channel.
That is already in the works.
Yes, I just started, so I'm excited and I am gonna keep it going. But like you
That's
said, it is hard. It's our work, but nothing easy comes.
Exactly.
I mean, nothing good comes easy. So you do have to put in work. So
Okay.
Well said. And we're excited to be part of it. So everybody go ahead and subscribe to your girls so you can stay tuned with like latest episodes and everything that's
GeesWorld
gonna come through.
And all the girls, you know what I'm saying, that need some tutorial with
even
makeup.
the guys too,
Even the guys
you
too.
know?
Come
I
on,
feel like deep in there, like they be doing something on the weekends when they're not with their girl, you know.
Like
Well,
Saturday.
I mean, all I do is basically chit chat every time I do a video, and
they're
I do
funny.
it on Snapchat too. So now you do have guys that tell me, "Wow, I find myself listening to
go.
everything that you say," and I'm like, "Thank you."
Yeah, because
Thank
me
you.
and Jay were watching an episode last time with the makeup.
Yeah.
The makeup.
Yeah,
Did you
and
guys
we're like,
practice on each other?
No, we didn't. But it's like, why are we watching this if we don't even like it? But just like I feel like the way you make it, you know, it's like interesting, you know, like. And it's,
I just want it to be me. Like I'm not perfect at all.
Right.
I mess up. I'm funny. Like I wanna put that in the video.
And that's what I love.
You know?
That you have your whole like funny side. It's amazing because the whole sound effects whenever you're talking, like, and then you have the sound effects where you're talking like a chipmunk.
Yes.
That was like,
hey, you want to talk like that, Jay? We should do a whole episode talking like that.
Right now, you can go ahead and put
It's
the
so,
sound
you
effects
know,
on.
it changes it
Yeah,
up
that's
a little
funny.
bit.
That's
Like if I mess
cool.
up, I'll post it. I'll zoom in. Like, hey, look, I poke my eye out almost. You know, like
But
it happens.
It keeps the viewer interested, like,
Yeah,
for
for
real.
sure,
Yeah.
And
for
then
sure.
the cool music in the background, the EDM music, like things like that. It's just awesome.
All right, so let's start with our first question of the day.
First question of the day.
Hit me with it.
Nickname. How'd you get your nickname?
My nickname. So when I was 21, I went to beauty school. I went to Paul Mitchell. It's Bellway 8 and I-10.
All right, shout out Paul Mitchell.
Yes. Anyways, everybody when people would come to me, they'll be like, hey, like, what's your name? And I would say, oh, my name is Grecia. Teach them how to say it in Grecia, you know, whatever. And they never remember. So they would be like, oh, the girl with the braids, the girl with pink hair, the girl with the purple hair. And I'm like,
we can't even say that because she keeps changing her fucking hair.
I change my hair all the time. So I would go and look for the person. They'll be like, oh, I'm looking for so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Especially because I look different without makeup. Right. So if one day I don't have makeup, they're like, who are you? And everybody in my core class were like, well, why don't you call yourself G? But you know, because Grecia doesn't really have a nickname. Mm-hmm. So Gee, make it easier. And it's just been like that since I was 22.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's easier for people to remember, yeah.
It's like J.
Yeah, you're right. 3 letters.
3 letters, G.
You can't. You
nice.
see, you have to have it 3 letters or more. You can't just have 2 letters. Come on,
I really was just gonna leave the initial, but then people were like, "Ooh, what's up, G?" Like, you know, straight up G, and I'm like, no.
No.
All right.
No.
You know, I was just thinking about this. I feel like we've never asked each other how we got our nicknames. Like, how'd you get your nickname, Jay?
I got it, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was back in. So I got into high school and I had a nickname in junior high, and my nickname was El Beaner. So You know, El Beaner.
I wonder why.
I love Carlos Mencia, so I was following him, and I was like, yeah, just call me El Beaner. It was funny at the moment, and I'm like, okay.
But was it funny, or did you go home? Mommy, they're calling me El Beaner.
No, there was nothing like that. So at the time, I was like going to high school, and I'm like, all right, you know, I'm going to Katy High School. You know, basically 2 junior highs are gonna merge together, and it's gonna be a big old high school.
What was it?
It was it's Katy High School. So you have
Katy Junior High.
You have Katy Junior High and West Memorial.
Okay.
So I was like, I can't really go into high school with the nickname El Beaner. I think people are gonna fucking abuse the shit of that nickname. Next thing you know, I have fucking lawsuits and I'm fucking fighting because people are calling me El Beaner. So I mean, I was like, all right.
Like, only my friends can call me that.
So you know, next thing you know, I'm just trying to figure out. And for real, I was trying to figure out a nickname for myself that suits me. And I was like, man, what the hell? And then I think I was going to school with a guy named Jay, and he was in my class. You know, he was pretty popular, but his was J-A-E, and then I was like J.
J-E?
J-A-E. But I mean, if he sounded out, it's just J, and everybody knew him as J. I was like, all right, bet, and I was like, take out the E, put in the Y, J. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna get a tattoo of it. And can
you show the public your tattoo?
I don't even know which one it is. Oh, right here. Yeah, that J.
Noise. That was his first tattoo ever.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a J, but fuck it.
It's okay. My first tattoo looks nothing how it was supposed to look. It looks like smoker lungs.
Yo, I want to see.
No way.
I want to see everybody's first tattoo. Please post it on this YouTube channel because I want to see that. This was garbage, but like I said, first tattoos.
I got you on the video, on the pictures. Just I can't really show it right now. But it started off as a heart with wings, and then now it looks like smoker lungs.
Really?
Just black things, like just like that.
You know what's crazy? Whenever I drew it, like I drew up the tattoo, it looked so badass. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna look really awesome. And then my whole plan was to have RDZ right here. But when this one came out, I was like, nah, I think I'm just gonna play by ear.
How old were you?
I was 17.
And you? 17. When you had your first tattoo?
I think I was like 21.
What about you?
I was 15 years old.
Dang! Man, at 15, I wasn't even thinking about tattoos.
I mean, at 15, I was doing worse things.
I was 15. I was going to Cinco Ranch High School at the time, and then me and my friend, we were like, "Hey, like it would be cool if we got a tattoo." She's like, "I got you." So.
Wait, you said I got you?
She said that.
Oh, okay.
And I just went with the flow.
Oh,
and
man.
then she hit me, I think it was like a Friday or Saturday. So we went to this apartment and there was like a line of like kids standing outside waiting to go inside. We were all getting tatted like back to back.
Okay,
what the fuck?
Yeah, the guy I think he just got out of jail. Is that legal? It was years ago. It's all been over 10 years. So, you know, we could talk about it.
This was a decade ago.
Yes, it was over a decade ago. And we were all just getting tatted. And I just came up with a heart with wings right on the spot.
Nice.
I was just like, I like it. Screw it. Do it.
All right.
Where is it?
It's right here on my hip.
Oh, okay.
But I'm wearing high-waisted pants.
Where your parents couldn't see it.
Yeah, I actually hid it. I actually hid it for 1 whole year. Until my mom saw it, we went to the doctor, and the doctor, I was sick. I had a fever, and you know how they check you to see like if it hurts. Right. So he lifted up my shirt a little bit, and my mom was like, "¿Qué es eso?" And I was like, "Mom, I was like, stop."
In front of the doctor.
Yeah.
Wait, did she whoop your ass when y'all got home?
No.
No.
No, but she yelled at me, and so did my dad. And then a week later, I went and got another one.
Nice.
Once it's out,
Savage.
it's out. You know?
Yeah, I probably have I want to say 14, 16 tattoos total.
Dang.
God
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you have, Jay?
I have like 6.
6?
Yeah, I have 6.
Huh.
More to come or no?
More to come, yeah, for
same.
sure.
I'm
for
working
sure.
on a sleeve.
Yes, me too.
That would be like school.
Me too.
Yeah.
This side.
Yeah.
Me too.
In my back.
I don't mind. Like, I love artwork.
Me too.
Like our guest Yada that came in. That guy is a walking art.
Yes, and he's getting more.
He's getting more. I don't mind having all of that on me, but I want to be, I want to be like, all right, I have my own business now. You know what I'm saying? I want to be set.
Yeah.
Because the business that I'm in, you have to, talk to people and things like that. You just can't be showing off tattoos that.
Well, I feel like for that reason is that I only want to go like halfway.
Exactly, halfway. Yeah.
But I feel like right now it's so like normal to have like
I feel like the
Yeah.
generation
Yeah.
that really cares about whether you look professional or not with tattoos is about to retire. So
Yes, for sure. No, yeah, like totally
have
agree.
fun.
feel like-
Retire, man. Well, we're making money.
Right? Because I feel like also like a lot of the clients that I talk to, like have tattoos.
Yeah.
It's the
So
way
it's
you
like-
carry
Yeah.
yourself too. Like I completely like right now looking at me, you don't really see any tattoos. But if I was to wear a tank top, you see me fully tatted. But the way I
Okay.
carry myself, the way I present myself to people, especially during like a business meeting or I'm working or something. You're just not gonna come out all ratchet looking like that, you know. Like I have to keep up with it. Like if I let my hair just, you know,
People take
fade,
notes.
yeah, take notes. Like you can be professional with color hair and tattoos. It's just the way you carry yourself,
Right,
the way
right.
you speak. I'm not saying I speak perfectly fine all the time, but I know when to like step it up a little bit.
Right,
You know,
okay.
I know with y'all,
Yeah,
I can
your
just
white
be
girl,
chill.
your white
Right.
girl.
My little
voice.
white girl voice comes on, you know, like you know what I mean. I've seen it.
That's fucking awesome. All right, so
Nice.
what's going on in GeesWorld now? As of right now, what do you got going on?
Right now, well, I think it was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I actually have an article posted in Voyage magazine,
Voyage magazine's
Houston,
okay.
and it was pretty cool. I actually
Shout out
did
Voyage.
yes.
And
Go on my
we'll put the
on my
link.
work Instagram, Glenn by G. You will see it. The link is right there in my bio. Go
Okay.
read it. If you need some sort of motivation in your life, go read it too. Because I feel like the
Yes.
questions that they asked me, it was really personal. Like, hey, was it hard? Did you do this? Like, how was it? And it was like, damn, like I had to really think back to like where I was at that moment, because basically it all started when I got out of high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and it was pretty cool. I got a lot of good feedback from everybody, even you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
For it. So it's brought a lot of business. Right now I'm currently working on expanding my business.
Okay.
Since I do lashes and hair, I'm trying, you know, just like to make my craft better.
Okay.
Better myself, add more things to it, and also make my YouTube grow, like just
Okay.
everything. And it's
Yeah.
not, I just want to be like that authentic person, like, hey, it's me.
Okay, I
Like,
get you.
funny.
Just brand yourself.
Everything. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I
That's
gotcha.
exactly what 2020 for me is about. Just bettering myself and my business, my career, just everything, and surrounding myself around
Yeah.
people that have the
Right.
same view. Even though we do different things,
Right.
we have the same goal at the end of the
Yeah.
day. So
Right.
you should just need to surround yourself around people like that.
People that don't know what Voyage is or the magazine Voyage, what is it?
It's a magazine, obviously, for
Right.
Houston. They
Wow.
actually, I mean,
Swear.
A la perga.
you can find it online. They actually try to.
We'll put a link on the description so you can
Right.
go
Yes,
search
I'll make
for
sure you
article.
have the right link. And then they just put everybody's story. Like they focus on Katy, downtown, every single part of Houston, and to make your story heard. And I know there's a lot of girls on the magazine, but there's actually guys that go there too.
We'll be
So-
on there soon.
Yeah, because you can
Voyage.
actually, if you've been already on the magazine, you can recommend other people.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like whenever I did my interview, they were like, "Hey, pick like 5 people that back then in November."
Okay, okay.
You
Yeah.
know. So, but I feel like if I email them again, like they like to get the stories out there and for
Okay.
people here to succeed. So they have a
Okay.
little bit of everything, info, stories. I'm in the trailblazer category. So like it's like a go-getter, you know,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
like it
Nice.
doesn't stop you. You just need to keep going, say yes to everything, and just, you know, move forward.
Okay,
Motivation, yes.
gotcha. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit of your business side. So what is it that you do?
Yeah, like explain it to us since we're guys, you know.
Okay, so I'm officially a licensed cosmetologist. I graduated, I want to say like 4 years ago.
Okay.
So I did also a makeup course. So
Okay.
I am considered a MUA. Now, whenever I started everything,
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea I was going to end up doing lashes, because I always said I'm never going to do it because
Mm-hmm.
it takes a lot of patience. You do it hair by hair.
Really?
Like if you have all those little lashes, I'm going to hit every single one of them and you have to isolate them.
Oh shoot.
So when I learned
Wait,
that,
so
I
like
was
you
like,
put lashes on top of my lashes?
yeah. So it's an extension of your, like, you know how girls
Oh.
get hair extensions?
Yeah.
Okay, it's lash extensions, and
No
we glue
way.
them one by one.
Dang,
What?
that's some work.
Wait, so
So-
how long would they last on me?
Well, I've been doing it for about 3 years, so I'm already considered like a senior stylist, basically. But it can take me up to an hour or an hour and a half the most to do a full set, but there's people out there that can take 3
I'm
hours.
saying, like, once you do it on me, how long would they last?
Refills are every 2 to 3 weeks. Well, everybody's different. It depends. Some people can last like a whole month and then they come and get a refill. But eventually, since it's hair, it sheds. So it'll fall out eventually. But if you want to keep up with it.
Especially if you get ratchet at the club and you're like doing all this crazy shit.
You have no idea the type of things I've seen when they come in for a
Club
refill.
going up
You
on
know,
a Tuesday.
you're supposed to be professional, and you're just sitting there, and you're like, I straight up, I'm like, so what happened? I was like, I know I didn't leave you. Like, oh, girl, you know, I went to the beach, I went to the pool.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yes, it was my anniversary with my boo, and I'm like, okay, did you wash your lashes at least? You know, like, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff on people's eyes.
Shit.
So
Damn.
and their hair. So in the hair, I focus mainly in like fashion colors like mine. I'll do hair treatments. My hair is naturally really curly, so anything that has to do with making your hair straight and lashes. That's what I'm mainly focusing right now until eventually I open up my own spot, and I am gonna add waxing. I'm gonna add other stuff because I am certified to do all that. So.
Okay.
Perfect. Jay, would you ever get your hair dyed?
My hair dyed?
Yeah.
I have color, guys. Hair.
I've done it before.
You've
What
done
color?
it before. What?
Well, I mean, yeah.
What color? Do we have pictures?
I know.
You don't have pictures.
No.
This is when like I was really digging like the whole like like you know what's it called hawk whatever.
Don't tell me you had highlights.
I had frostbites.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Highlights.
Oh, no way.
Highlights. Yeah, it came out wrong.
Was it yellow or like orange?
It was like not yellow, but it was like bleach at first, and then
You gotta tone it.
yeah, tone it.
Yeah.
But she was like, "Are you ready to do your second session?" I was like, "Oh, I thought you finished." She was like, "No, I just bleached your hair." I was like,
oh, no wonder.
Hair takes a long time. I've had people sit on my chair for a total of 8 hours.
Damn.
so I told her leave it like that.
For real?
Yeah, leave it like that. Yeah, I rocked the
It
shit out
gets
of it.
worse if you don't like.
No, I had
tone
to dye it back black.
Oh my
Wow, I did not know
Yeah.
So
that.
you never color your hair?
Never.
Man, you go through some.
I mean, I've done it like like before, like but spray it, and that's as far as
The
I've
hairspray.
been.
dude.
Because I've always wanted it done. I've just never had the balls. No. Well, let's.
Let's go back.
We can fix that real quick. Next episode, we're coloring
We're doing it
his
right
hair.
Bro.
She actually brought all her stuff. No, man.
All right, if you were to do a color, what would you choose?
A color now? Fuck, man.
Let's say like we had an episode with G, and like she'd be like, "All right, we're dyeing our hair today.
I'm down.
What color would you choose?
I'll probably do like
You know what color I think you'll look good in?
all right, what?
Purple, like her.
Purple?
Yeah.
What do you think, G?
I can do any color.
Dude, purple would
so-
look beautiful on you.
I think
Like a
I
darker
think this guy is
purple,
just trying to
maybe.
push me, man.
It's like, should we switch spots?
I know, right?
All right, so I guess I don't know. I guess they say I look good in purple, so who knows?
But would you ever do it?
I would do it.
Yeah?
I would do it.
The
I
worst
would
that
do
could
it.
happen, you just color it back to
Exactly. Get made fun of a little bit. It's all good.
Oh, I would be so down.
about you,
dude.
though?
Me.
Yeah, I can see you
Fuck.
with some red.
Red?
black. Red? I
My
can see you
man.
with like a blonde or like a silver.
I feel like
or
blonde is
something.
too chuntaro.
I'm like, well, hello. I'm playing.
That would look perfect.
That would be even more, you know?
Perfect.
Oh my god.
All right, I would probably do it like a silver.
A silver?
Yeah.
I can see you like that soccer player style. Mhm.
What do guys usually get whenever they want to like fuck up
Every
their hair?
time a guy asks me, they're like, "Oh, can you do blonde or silver?"
Okay,
I
that's
feel
And
like
here and
blonde was
then,
super popular
here
at
and
a
then
point.
they'll ask for like a blue or red.
Okay.
So a turquoise, like the turquoise I had last
Right,
year. I don't know
right,
if y'all
okay,
remember.
okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
that.
would be so down to like do it silver.
It's gonna take longer than the process that he went
Oh,
through
for real?
because you have to get it like basically platinum blonde, like strip all the color out of
fuck.
it. Yeah.
And how long would that be? Like,
Oh, all day.
let's-
Wait, do you see this? Do you see how dark it is? All day.
All day.
If you want it to be nice and
Yeah,
smooth,
yeah.
because I also use Olaplex, so
All
I'm
right,
not gonna
so-
burn your hair.
how much would something like that be?
Hit me up
We're
on my
talking
DM and we
money.
can talk money there.
Send her some inquiries, all right?
It just really depends where you go and the process, like the thickness
Mm-hmm.
of your hair. Because I have like standard prices, but they're like starting also. So it's
Yeah,
like
because La Chinitas be charging me pretty.
don't go to La Chinitas, man.
Don't go to
Don't
La
go to La
Chinita.
Chinitas, please.
I think that's where Jay went, huh?
Nah. It was a homegirl from work. Nah.
Oh.
Like I said, I think I was like, all right, this looks so badass because I never done shit like that, and so I just
Yeah.
went home and I was like, yeah,
It's crazy, you know.
Because I
And
mean,
it-
the process would be like bleach,
that's-
tone,
I skip.
bleach,
I skip.
see what it comes out as. Because I obviously you have to bleach yours twice.
Yeah.
Like that's
Holy
given,
moly.
and then you color it.
You know, it's funny, man. After going to school and then people were seeing my hair, next thing you know, next week or something like that, like people were rocking that style.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh, míralo.
The chuntero style. All right, G. So let's talk about 2019. How was your 2019 and how was the business side of it?
It was long, but very long. But I felt like kind of before the middle. So like, let's call the middle of the year. Like, what is it? June, July?
Yeah.
So maybe a couple months before that, I was like, okay, this is a year. I'm going to make this happen, make this happen, make this happen. And honestly, I felt like I make almost everything happen. The only thing that didn't happen was starting the YouTube channel because I actually started it whenever the year started this year. So,
Okay.
but
So you've been planning on starting a YouTube channel for a while now.
I've been planning to have a YouTube channel since I discovered it in like 2011.
Well, because I feel like you've done videos before, right?
I
Like
have.
on Instagram and stuff like that, but you've never like put them on a YouTube platform.
Yes. So since I was little, I'm used to performing in front of people.
Okay.
I was
Doing
a
what?
dancer. I did flamenco, which is from Spain,
Mm-hmm.
Argentina, Spain. They both do it. Like,
Oh.
No, wait, is it?
You know?
He was doing something else. I was like, what are you doing?
I was a ballerina too. I did that since I was 4 all the way till I was like maybe like 8 or 9.
Okay.
And I did flamenco. I did gymnastics. I used to performing in front of people.
Okay.
So being like behind the camera, like it makes me a little nervous, but it's fine.
It's cool.
It's
I
Okay.
feel like
Cool.
it gets you nervous at the beginning, but once you like you start and like you're in it, it's like, oh yeah, shit, I've done
Comes
this
out
before.
natural.
I'm good.
The thing is, like, girls are mean, so they always make fun of you. They always have something to say. So I feel like that's what kept me from making a YouTube channel. And even on Snapchat, I feel like I post a lot, and people watch me there. And I'm like, okay, well, let me just. People are gonna talk regardless, so might as well
Yeah.
let them talk while I'm doing something that I like.
You got a lot of supporters out there. Like, honestly.
I was actually very surprised with
you
the
got
amount
a
of
lot-
feedback.
That magazine, how many times did it get shared?
I don't know, but like my dad texted me and he was like, "Oh, my business friend from Netherlands was like, he saw your article," and I was like, "How did he see it?" And he was like, "I don't know. I guess somebody shared it on Facebook or something."
Yeah.
Because my mom shared it. My dad doesn't have a Facebook, but like people were sharing it, and even I got people from Venezuela calling me. Like even my grandpa, he's like, I saw your article,"
Wow.
and he's like, "My friend sent it to me," and I was like, "Who's your friend?"
Wow.
Like
That's just so crazy how Facebook works.
Yeah,
You
but
can
that's the
connect all
thing.
around
Like I
world.
feel like
it
people
costs
are
nothing to
scared.
share. Yeah.
No.
At the same
wow.
time, people are scared of starting because of what people are gonna say, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
like,
like
what are
maybe
they
I'm
gonna
not
say
gonna
about
be
me?
the support or that. But now that you did it, now you're like, holy shit, it's that easy, and like people are actually supporting me and doing this and doing that,
I'm just
which
like,
like
screw it.
motivates you to do it, you know. So I feel like if people want to do something, like fucking do it.
Yes.
Let me ask you this: did you look up to anybody while you're doing your hair? Did you look up to any influencer like on Instagram, or you followed anybody like a page or anything?
I did. Whenever I started off watching YouTube, I remember I would watch a lot of Rosebud. Rosebud, she got off of the YouTube for years, and now she came back, but that was like my main person even before I went to beauty school, because I graduated high school 2011, and I didn't get to beauty. I was 18. I didn't get to beauty school till I was 21, 22. 22, I want to say. So it took a while, but it finally happened. I would follow her. I follow also Jenny69.
Okay.
She's freaking amazing. She's funny. Her and her sister. I do follow a lot of people, YouTube, Instagram, and then I actually take it because we're into the same stuff, makeup,
exactly.
hair, but there's some stuff that I'm like, wow, like they show their real side. It's not just like it's perfect. And
Right.
that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you recommend following them?
Yes.
All right, so we've seen like all your successes and everything, you know, but I know that hasn't came to you easy, you know. So like there's been many obstacles in your way. What do you think has been the biggest one?
Life. I'm playing. Like, life.
I mean, yeah, life in general is fucking hard,
No,
you know.
I mean,
Share
I
with
just
the
feel like
world.
things happen, and you know, like just things just keep happening, and then sometimes people lose their motivation, and you just need to I just tell myself all the time, if something bad's going on, I'm in a bad situation, something bad's happening, I just tell myself, it's not gonna stay like this forever. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. If it's not okay, it's not the end. That's something that I learned in junior high from one of my best friends. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Just keep going. Obviously, being a single mom since my son's 5, it's been hard. Whenever I started beauty school, he was 5 months old.
Wow.
And I was there full time, Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5, not getting paid.
Okay.
So I'm doing work and you're not getting paid. So whenever I get out of school, I didn't go home straight to my kid. I went to work. So it was hard because I felt like the first year of his life, I wasn't really there. But it's not like I was out partying or doing so. I was focusing on my career. So I thank my parents for that. And then, little things that happen along the way, certain decisions that you make, and then everything has a consequence for it. But I feel like now I've learned a lot, and that for my mistakes and things that have happened, that I know where I'm going and I know what I want to do, and I know just to keep going. And I found myself a lot, so I feel like that made it easy. It was not easy, but it's made it easy now, because I feel like I'm stronger now.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a process.
It is
like
a process.
The process makes you strong.
Yes.
Cool. So do you feel like you having a kid made it more difficult?
A little bit, but I knew it wasn't impossible.
How old is your kid?
5.
Ooh,
He turned 5 last July.
Boy.
All right. Every time I see his kid and I see Luyan, Lunay.
Oh,
Lunay?
you tell my son about Lunay, he'll be like, I look
Wait,
like Lunay.
don't they look alike?
Yes.
Lunay.
Have you ever thought about? Wait,
They actually
y'all
do.
have thought about that?
Yeah, a lot of people have actually, every time I post things of him, they hit me up, hey, he looks like Lunay, or like the guy that sings Soltera. And I'm like, yes, he does. And I showed it to him, and he'll tell you. Like, if you tell him, oh, Bad Bunny, he's like, nah, I'm Lunay. So,
do you want to post a picture in here to show your kid? Go like this. There you go.
Here's him.
Hey, here's another one.
All right, that's 2 pictures.
He has his Instagram, so if
did
y'all want to
too.
follow him, you guys can.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, he has his own
He says
Instagram.
He
What?
actually asked me for his own YouTube channel, but I felt like he's just not ready for something like that. So I started him off with an Instagram. Right now he has pictures, but we're working on it. I gave him one of my old cameras, and he practices like recording himself.
Nice,
That is
nice,
so cool.
nice.
Yep.
That is so badass.
What's the Instagram name? Like, I want to see how
Julian Mason SZ.
Okay.
I didn't want to put his full last name, so I just put like the first initial and the last one. So
Yeah, that's so awesome.
That is badass. Cool.
he'll tell me, show me, Mom. I'm
So
like,
like,
yeah.
does he go to you, be like, should I post this, or like, did you just do it?
Well, he likes for me to take pictures of him. So if he has a
Nice.
nice outfit, he'll be like, "Oh, you can take a picture," and he'll post it. I'm like, "Okay, here." He'll tell me to do his hair, and he'll get mad at me if I don't do it right. Like he'll be like, "There's the hair sticking out." Like,
No
and I'm
way.
like,
Oh,
"You don't pay me
nice.
for this." But yeah, he's a little bit like me.
That's so awesome.
He's not
badass.
shy in front of cameras or anything.
Perfect.
That's
Wait, is
awesome.
he into like YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
He
every
asks
kid's-
me for
every
YouTube
He
every
has
day.
starts his YouTube channel. You know how many kids make millions on YouTube?
Man, that's like motivation right there.
Get him on that.
That's
Yeah,
motivation.
he'll
Like
tell me, he's
soon,
like,
you know?
record me. Let me do this. Let me do that. And I'm like,
All right, you know where he would be like great? TikToks.
TikTok?
TikTok,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I thought about it. I
Yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah, I should do TikToks and like people they become like super famous
That's
just from like
badass.
one that goes viral.
Yeah, TikToks are funny, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
TikTok
tried
is
doing that, and I
awesome.
almost hurt myself. You know the one that you're like in the door, and you kind of like...
The chair one?
It's like a chair, but like backwards. So you're like,
don't
you
know.
put your butt up against the door, and then your body, like your legs are like this, and you're just like hanging, and you go like that. You pick up your arms. No?
No.
I'm gonna have to show it to y'all. But I tried doing it, and I almost freaking
Yo.
Wait,
hurt
so
myself.
what was the purpose of that? Like you're just standing?
You have to see it, yes, because you flip yourself, so you're upside down in the door, and the door is what holds you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, me and Jesus have been talking about this, but we want to start interacting more with our guests
Yeah.
and like do TikTok challenges
Yeah.
like that.
You know what? Go ahead and add me and Jay on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't have a TikTok, so add them.
Dude, they're like so here's the thing. I feel like TikTok is like a drug. Once you
is,
get into
man.
it, it's gonna like bring you
I
in.
have one
I
that's
know.
like TikTok, but it's called Lasso. and that's the one I downloaded.
Yeah, well, you're on some other shit.
Oh yeah.
TikTok is the
Well,
what you
I
need
went
to be
to
on.
a workshop in social media, and they brought up Lasso. That is the next TikTok. So they said go ahead and download it and learn how to use it. So whenever it gets big,
Really?
it's the same thing as TikTok though.
Well, we're about to download it too, I guess.
Right? I literally like I work like the last hour I'm there and it's literally dead. I'm just like on TikTok just
Dude, they be putting some funny shit, bro.
Yep.
Yo, shout out TikTok, man. You guys are awesome. Soon we're gonna have a lot of videos and our guests are gonna be on TikTok too. So.
Yes, we're gonna do
yeah.
collaborations with all these YouTubers together. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Big things coming your way.
2020.
All right,
2020.
so let's talk about 2020. Let's talk about 2020.
Yeah.
All right, so where do you see your YouTube going? Where do you see the subscribers?
What are your
So
goals for this year?
For this year, definitely get my subscribers up, my content, post something every single week. I feel
Awesome.
like if you put yourself on a schedule and people notice that, they're gonna look forward for you every week. So pick a day that of the week that where you're gonna post something, do it, make sure it has good content, take your time editing, do something that you know it's gonna be good because you're doing it out of love, because you want to, not because it's gonna get you views.
Yeah,
Because I feel like people can tell when you're being authentic and when you're not. So
yeah, and I feel like that's a great advice because we do it because we love it, but also we do it because like in a way we want to make our voice heard, you know. Like I feel like we bring in guests so they can see, so other people can see what they're doing, you know, and like so they can also see the struggles, and if they overcame them, then why can't you, you know? I feel like we're all human and we're all capable of the same things as other people. Like I can be fucking president if I want to.
Yeah, you really can.
Well, I mean,
you weren't born here though.
fuck.
I say the same thing. I'm gonna be president, and I'm like, wait, I wasn't born here.
Dude, no, wait. But you just got your citizenship.
But I still can't be a president.
Congrats, though. Oh, that's all.
I'm gonna go
good
back
enough
to
for
Venezuela and just become the president. But whatever.
For real.
I get you.
I'd go back to Mexico and be president, but nobody likes the president from Mexico. So
They just get
like,
paid.
whatever.
They just get like they're corrupted.
I'm not even gonna get started with my country.
Yeah, man. Shout out Venezuela. You guys are gonna do better. Trust me.
Yes, make Venezuela great again.
Make Venezuela great
Please.
again. Yes.
Yeah, like I feel like, and that's the worst part about things like that going on Venezuela and Mexico. I feel like they're like beautiful and amazing places, but I feel like at the same time one is like scared to go visit because of everything
I haven't
that's going
gone back
on.
since I moved here because of the same reason, because it's dangerous.
That's crazy.
So what is it that is going on like in your country? What is it, huh?
Everything.
A lot of.
I feel like at a point I heard that
I feel
there was
like
nothing.
I consider this like at some point it was like basically a civil war. So it's like the people with the government and against the government, and obviously the good people are the ones against the government, and it's just so corrupt. They do whatever they want. They picked a president, not even the legal way. They just like you voted, and then they just didn't care what the results were. They're like, whatever, he's gonna be president. And you know he wasn't even born in Venezuela. He's Colombian.
What?
And he was a bus driver. So that's how corrupt it is.
That is crazy. Like I keep on hearing stories about food like shortage. There's like medicine shortage. Like there's money shortage. Like there's just a lot going on right now.
Basically, because I have a lot of family that still lives there. So they tell me, for example, let's say you're in Venezuela and you need $20 cash. So you come to me and I'm like, all right, how about you deposit $30, $40 into my account and I give you $20 cash?
What the heck?
That's how they're doing it.
Wow.
So, because the banks don't have money, they're out of cash. They ration so you give them your ID and then they'll look. I'll be like, okay, well you already had your milk like this week, so you're good. Like it's like that. Like you find the stuff, but everything's so expensive. Like you're gonna pay like what, $20 for milk?
Oh wow.
Like it's insane. So you have to replace a lot of things. So in order to live comfortably how we live here, you better have a lot of money over there, and most of the people don't.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's hard.
And
It's very
you can
hard.
go to school for free, right? Or no? Is that, they
I
took that
never
away?
went to so the public education over there is not good. I went to an all-girl Catholic school over there. So what? I know. Every time I went to an all-girl Catholic school from age 1.5, because they had like a Montessori in there, all the way till I was 12.
Wow.
Damn, no wonder you're like rebel hardcore.
I just knew I did not fit in there. They were like, you cannot do this, you cannot. I'm like, but I like it. So if they saw me right now with my tattoos in my hair, they'll probably be like, wow.
Santo mío,
Santo
¿qué hicimos con esta
Actually,
niña?
I do have a lot of girls that follow me that I went to school in Venezuela with, and they follow me on Instagram. They follow everything, and I look at them, I'm like, wow, we're so different.
Yeah.
So did they
Yes.
stay the same?
Oh yeah, they think
Really?
I'm insane.
No way. Like, mira, el diablo.
Yes, that's what my mom be like. Wow,
She probably listens to heavy metal.
I do. I listen to everything.
That's good.
Yes,
I did too.
I listen to a lot of Mexican music. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I've
lie.
seen that. I feel like.
On my Snapchat, I'm
Yeah,
always
I feel
like,
like out of nowhere, I want to scream. I'm like, fuck.
See, you can do TikTok videos like that. Of you just
Remember
like,
when we went on that trip and we put that
Corpus,
chuntaro music
Corpus.
and I kept screaming like,
It wasn't chuntaro music. It was Cumbia Kings.
Cumbia Kings.
Is it Cumbia Kings chuntaro?
Like, I don't know.
Whatever. I was
Is it?
jamming to them
Yeah.
yesterday. You know what? Cumbia
Yeah.
Kings
No
is
way,
the shit.
dude.
Yo, shout out
Everyone,
Cumbia
the
Kings.
Corpus was a good trip.
That
It
was an
was.
awesome
It was
trip.
an amazing trip.
It
I
was.
loved
Dude,
it.
I wish I
loved
can go there
it.
again. We all had fun, man.
Yeah.
Is that where El Dog? No, El Dog was somewhere else.
That was in Austin.
Oh, that was Austin.
No perdida.
Hey, dog.
dog.
Shout out Eddie. Dude, that's a funny picture.
It was.
I still use that picture.
I always
for my
have
memes.
funny videos. And you're always in it. Whenever
Oh,
we
yeah.
do those trips, you'd be like, they're like carrying. He's like carrying you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some videos like that.
Yeah, we're gonna get Eddie here soon.
For real. For real. Shout out Eddie.
All
All
right.
right, so let's get more serious.
Yes.
So, from all those obstacles, what do you think has helped you? What kept you motivated? Like, is there like anything you did in specific that it like kind of helped you grow?
Well, I felt like a lot of my motivation comes from my son because I just look at him and I'm like, okay, I need to give you better than what my parents gave me. You know, like I
Yeah.
want you to have better. I want you to be comfortable. I don't want you to struggle because I mean, growing up, I was blessed enough to not really struggle as much. You know, and well, if we did, my parents would hide it from us. You know, but that's kind of like the same thing I want to give him. And I know now things are a little more easier, especially with social media and like everything, like spreading the word. Like the article. It went everywhere.
Yeah, right.
So I feel like the feedback from people and their support and every time they
Yeah.
message me and they tell me things and I'm like, wow, I'm really actually doing things
That's
right.
good.
You
That's
know,
good.
people actually like it. I'm like, wow. Like I always tell my roommate, I'm like, wow, dude, look what they said.
Yeah.
You know, and it motivates me to keep going. So like when I started the YouTube channel, like whenever you guys reached out, I was so happy because of the way you guys talk. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Because it's
that's so
complete
awesome.
opposite from
Yeah.
y'all, but you guys still found interest in it.
Right.
You know? So I feel like that's really what keeps me going. And I know this is not where I want to be. I know I can do more. And I
Right.
know like I just need to go get it.
Yeah, for
Basically,
sure.
nobody's going to get it for me.
Yeah, of course,
So.
of course.
Mhm.
So nice, we love that. Is
Yes.
there any like, do you listen to anything inspirational, like, or like do you read books or do you listen to podcasts or like any motivational speakers?
I listen.
Any quotes that you live?
I
by?
listen a lot to the pastor from Hope City. They have the YouTube, so they post their services there. I listen to him. I like this book that I read. I feel like now I read it like once a year.
Yeah.
Well, not read it, I hear it. It's an audiobook, The Art of to Not Give a Fuck, or The Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah. I know
Nice.
that
So it like kind of changes the way you think and you prioritize what's important and what's not.
Right.
So I listen to that probably once a year or every 6 months or something. It's really, it doesn't take long. It's probably
Yeah.
like 6 hours total or something. I don't
one.
know.
That's a good one too.
Just things like that, something motivational stuff. The guest that you guys had from Empire, I watch his stories on
Yo,
Instagram
shout out
every day.
Jonathan Abernathy.
Yes,
You were
he
an amazing
motivates
guest.
a lot. So
That's good.
Mhm.
He's a great person. We just had him the
Heck
last
yeah. Like-
episode, and
Yeah.
the way I work is just like listening to it, and I'm like, okay, wow. Like I
Yo.
feel like that's really what motivates me. I'm like, all right, you guys like it, I'm doing good, fine, and I'm just gonna keep going.
Yo, Jonathan, I can't wait till your steaks are out.
for real.
Yeah, he said he's doing a steak company.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, he just came out with some coffee,
Yeah.
so some straight up like strong coffee. So I will
Have you
be
tried
buying
it?
that. No, but he already told me. He's like, you like strong coffee? I'm like, I do. I want a bag.
You're like, well, there's gonna be a splash of Colombian beans and a splash of Mexican.
I'm just
Beans.
waiting for the little Keurigs.
Dude, that's what we
I
asked
don't know how to
them.
make real coffee.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, I need to learn. But yeah.
Well, G, it was amazing having you.
Yes.
I feel like you're always gonna have our support in everything
Always.
that you do. And if you ever post something, guys, make sure you share
Right.
her stuff. Make sure
Share
you add
it,
her.
like it,
Thank
go on
you.
YouTube, subscribe, put some views on that, please.
Yes.
We all gotta help each other, and keep on growing, man.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about this is that we get to help each other out.
Yes,
sure.
like I just want to say this one that I know we talked about it earlier, but really surround yourself around people, positive people. Because if you surround yourself around people that all they do is talk or not do anything, like you're just gonna get stuck like them.
Exactly.
You really need to, even if it's okay to leave some people to the side and get to know other people and move forward. Because guess what? It's not your fault that person doesn't have the ambition and the vision that you have. So you just need to keep going, surround yourself with people, positive things.
Yeah.
Not be negative, like saying it out loud all the time. It
Yeah.
really brings you down. You need to manifest, like say things so they can manifest in a positive way. So
And girls and guys, if you love her work, please hit her up. DM her, give her some inquiries, give her some business. She will not do you
want to
wrong.
have cool hair like this?
if you
Yeah.
want to have
Show it
cool
off.
hair and some cool lashes, if you want to wake up pretty, just hit up
Yeah.
Lamb by G. All right.
Oh, I feel like I just heard a commercial.
For real. G, anything else you want to say to the viewers?
Just no, thank you for having me. Everything, just really keep watching this podcast every
Yeah.
single Monday. Tune
Every Monday,
in.
baby.
Follow me on YouTube or Instagram. They'll have all the info at the bottom.
Go
Like,
drink some tequila rose.
Yes.
Yes.
You'll feel like G.
I should promote them. You guys, if you guys
Yeah.
are watching, Tequila Rose people, hit
Yeah.
me
Please
up.
sponsor her,
I'm down to
please.
sponsor.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a great fucking Monday and a great fucking show. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, G.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. No problem. It was
It
awesome.
was great having you.
Yes.
Thanks for coming. And
Nice
remember,
sweater.
guys,
Love it.
Yes.
You made
put
it?
it up. Yes. So remember, guys, if you want more merch or you want anything else custom made by us, hit us up at Be Someone Designs, and make sure you like, you subscribe, you share our posts at Mr. J Santana.
Turn on the notifications.
Jesus and your girl G. So
Yeah.
we'll see you next Monday.
Let's get it.